The first run for Australia. The leading young all-rounders. He's bowled him! What a beautiful delivery. Wasim Akram, simply superb and torrid in this over. Hostile and magnificent. And Valletta had no chance at all. This was like setting up a batsman, softening him up with a really vicious bouncer, and then getting that in-swinger to get the inside edge and clean bowl him. And this very large crowd here, ample Pakistan supporters with thousands of flags, suddenly erupts, and Pakistan starting off showing the spirit which made them triumphant in India.
Yes, magnificent delivery. The crowd saw the and got inside net onto the off.
There's an appeal for LBW, and that must have been very close. My word, that was close.
Well, pitching around about off stump and kept straight.
Marsh facing him. And there's an appeal for a catch behind, and he's out. A delayed decision by the umpire, but he fought it out well, and Australia in all sorts of trouble. And justice for Manzoor Ilahi, because in the previous over he all but got him LBW. Caught behind. It's 2 wickets down for 1, and this tournament and the Sharjah crowd absolutely ecstatic because of the Pakistan support here.
Oh, it's pitched outside, way outside the off stump, and Marsh just chased it.
That's a lovely shot. 4 runs. That's vintage border. A swinging half volley, and Border saw it all the way, and it's through to the extra cover boundary for 4. 8 for 2 now.
Oh.
He touches that one, and he's out. And this, just look at the Pakistan side. Excitement, ebullience, enthusiasm, and team spirit. Let's watch it again.
That's right. This time, Mansoor Ilahi picked the ball in, cut it outside, away from him, and Border just followed it on its way. Got thickest outside edge, and Salim Yusuf made a magnificent catch.
Full toss. Down to deep square. Long chase for Tawseef there. And that could be a 6. Yes, over point. It's a very rare thing to see. But he really hammered that one, and it went square of the wicket over point. Lovely shot, 4 runs. Perfectly executed off drive, fast mid-off.
Runs so far before this one. That's a good shot. Very fine shot by David Boone. So it was, in fact, Khajar.
Shot.
He gets a bat to it. And that is, I think, evidence of what I was saying. That little snick down the leg side might not...
Now on 35. That's a 6. Over square leg. A magnificent shot. Picked from roundabout the middle in leg. Swung away gloriously. This the 29th over. And that's going to be another 4. Ijaz, a wonderful and big crowd. And that's the 50 for O'Donnell. So 2 landmarks in the same over. A superb 50 from him, a fighting one, which has brought Australia back into the game.
Well, that's a wonderful hit. I suppose it's fair to say that Mudasa is extremely popular with David Boone at the moment, because he bowled him a very short ball, superbly struck, and these Australians are now... That's a super shot. And there's no need for Abdul Qadir to chase that. Beautifully timed by David Boone. David Boone gets 50. And a well-earned round of applause from the enthusiastic crowd here. Oh, he's getting him out. Well. Simon O'Donnell is shocked.
So you see Mudasa coming up to bowl. Now, he's well pitched a ball delivery, and David Boone drew that. Now he's asked for the fielder. A good throw right on the top of the stump, taken. And it was a very close. It was a line ball, I would have thought. Bit dejected and bit disappointed, Simon McDonald. I think he's done a tremendous job for Australia, having put them in a very secure position now. I think he was a bit unlucky.
Australia 129 for 4. All along the ground, it's going to be 4 runs. Fast where first slip would have been. That's 4 runs. Deep mid-wicket fence.
That's 4. Beautifully played. Oh, he missed it. He miscued it. Javed Miandad is the catcher.
Javed.
Well, that was a little unlucky for David Boone, but there's no doubting the jubilation among the Pakistan supporters. It was a short ball.
Yeah. It was a long hop, more or less, really, and David Boone wanted to hit it over the top of Javed Miandad. There he went, and I think he miscued it, and Javed had to run back at least about 15 to 20 meters to take it a well-judged catch there.
And Zora facing. Bowled him! Zora trying to heave him over mid-wicket. A wild swing, but that's the need of the moment. And the 7th wicket is down at 171. That could be a run out. And he's gone. A horrible mix-up. Yes, no, yes, no. And Taylor is run out. Sensible thinking by Salim Yusuf, just to whip the bails off.
There you see Mudasa coming up to bowl, and a well pitched up delivery, played it right at the bottom of the bat, Greg Matthews called him, he ran, then it said send him back, and it was a bit too late. Salim Yusuf did a very sensible thing, not to throw the ball at the stumps, but ran with it and whipped the very off.
Tosif at long leg. Bowled in. A swinging delivery, takes the middle stump. 172 for 9. And Wasim Akram, who's bowled so well, adding now the coup de grace.
There you see Wasim Akram swinging the ball into the batsman. Way outside the off stump, swung in, and Reed hasn't had any clue whatsoever. He played the right line, but the ball proved to be too good for him to handle.
All greeted with applause. And that's it. 176 for 9, the final score in 50 overs. And Pakistan's target 177 in the 50 overs. Australia, in their 50 overs, managed 176 for 9, which meant an average of 352 for Pakistan to get. And we now pick up the story again in the very first over, when the Australians started their bowling.
Ooh, flying edge. And that's much too fast for Greg Matthews. Well bowled, Simon Davis. Inside edge of Ramiz Raju's bat, and so Pakistan's bright beginning collapses there.
Here you are, Simon Davis bending the ball into the batsman and dragged it on. Ramiz Raju playing way outside the off stump and just a bit unlucky to drag it on to the off stump by inside edge of his bat.
Played away square of the wicket, and a fine stop there by bowling the 10th over to Salim Malik. A lovely drive, 4 runs. Beautiful off drive there, well up to Malik, and he really hammered that with perfect timing and brought the crowd to their feet. That's up in the air, and he's out, caught magnificently in the covers. That's a great catch. And Waugh made a spectacular catch, running across from cover where mid-off would have been.
It's well pitched up. Salim lifted his head, wasn't right to the pitch of the ball, and lifted his shot off the ground, really. Steve Waugh made a diving catch there. A little bit of error from Salim Malik part. Technically speaking, he wasn't on the top of the pitch of the ball, and he also lifted his head while making a stroke. Anyway, he paid the penalty. We got Pakistan ace batsman walking in now. There you are. See, his foot is never at the pitch of the ball. It was on the middle and off. It should have been a bit more.
It's dropped. Boone at mid-wicket dropped perhaps the easiest of chances. It went straight to him, to the right, both hands. He got to it, and it just popped out. It's a lovely shot. It's going to be 4 runs. And Mudassar really planned for that shot. He moved early, and what a glorious cover drive.
Shot. Very fine shot indeed. Well, I hope Ian Botham's watching that. He spent most of that particular test match trying to do that and failing. Oops, outside edge, but he's got it. Very fine running by Javed. And it was an amazing stop by Alan Warder. Oh, dropped it. Well, well, well. I think Alan Border had a quiet word with himself there, having made that sensational stop. Suddenly then is presented with quite a straightforward catch.
Trying to take unnecessary risks.
Brilliant shot. It's quite clear that Mudassar has decided the time has come.
Bowling to Miadad. And through the covers. And I doubt if anyone will cut that one off. Over the boundary it goes, 4 runs. And suddenly both batsmen have decided that it's time to get on. That's going to be 4 runs through mid-wicket. What glorious hitting in the last 3 or 4 overs. The crowd have been waiting for this patiently. That's a beautiful shot. Oh, what a lovely shot. The shot of the day. Effortless, risky, and so sweetly timed. Miadad on 48 faces Matthews, and that could be his 50. Back foot point, he's cut it to the ball, and that's his 50.
No, he's out.
Well, Mudassar ran into the bowler and complains that he was obstructed. But the bowler, of course, is entitled to run across to field the ball. And I do not think for a moment it was a deliberate obstruction, but in effect it was an obstruction. That's high. And caught. Simon O'Donnell, the catcher. Ijaz Ahmed goes for 2 runs. And so success for Australia.
Well planted delivery, Midland leg, segmented, and he went underneath the shot, really scooped it right up in the air, and he went right up in the air, and Simon O'Donnell had all the time to adjust himself and took a very comfortable catch.
And Javed Miandad might have the last word here. There she goes. And that's six. Sixer. And that's what the small boys have come for.
And that could be a 6. We'll have to wait. I think both fielders haven't signaled yet. They signal now, and it's 4. Four runs to deep square leg. Swept away, square of the wicket. And the writing now very much on the wall. And that's over, square leg again. And it's another 4, down to deep square leg. 173. Lead now to Miandad. That's up in the air, and it's victory for Pakistan. A comfortable one, 4 runs. Pakistan, the winners, by 6 wickets. And we've just heard that the man of the match is Mudassar Nazar. Mudassar Nazar, the man of the match. Miandad unbeaten with 74. Pakistan, the victors, by 6 wickets. And they get 2 points now and head the table